Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, now we got it. Hi, everyone. Welcome. We are Xavier University of Louisiana. We are the only Catholic HBCU. And today we're going to give you guys a little presentation and then followed by some testimonies from some current and by some current students. All right, let's get started. I'm going to share my screen and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so let's play. So again, welcome. My name is Brooke. I am the Northeast Admissions Counselor for Xavier University of Louisiana. I am a recent graduate from Xavier. I was born in Dallas, then I went to high school in Connecticut. Then again, I graduated from Xavier with a degree in political science and history. So now we're gonna play you a little video just to give a little feeling of what Xavier is like. Oh, could you guys hear the audio? Oh, yikes. Okay. Well, maybe we can get the gist. Should we try to replay it or actually we can move on. Maybe we can try again later. All right, let's go back to the PowerPoint. Now where'd you go? Where did this thing go? Sorry guys, technical difficulties as per usual. Hold up, let me 1 second. Okay. Okay, here we go. Can you guys hear me? Okay, well, you guys can already see that. Okay, so a little bit about Xavier. Our history, we were founded in 1925 by St. Catherine Drexel and the Sisters of the Blessed Sacrament. They founded Xavier to create a more equitable opportunity for African Americans and Native Americans to receive an education. Our next notable alumni is Dr. Norman C. Francis, who served as president for 47 years. He is one of the longest sitting presidents of any college or any university in American history. He also received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from George W. Bush. And then our next notable alumni is Dr. Reynold Verrett. He's the 6th and current president. His vision for the future is to be globally recognized as a university that celebrates diversity and fosters an intellectual environment with academic excellence. He is also responsible for us building a medical school, which would be here in the upcoming years, and a new residential hall. So a little bit about our numbers. Xavier has a 14-to-1 student to faculty ratio. That comes into about 20 students per classroom, and usually gets even smaller as you matriculate through your years. When you become more specialized, your classes get smaller. And that's just something you want to think about when you're looking at any university, whether you want big class sizes or small class sizes. I know for me, you could not pay me to raise my hand in front of 200 students to ask a question. We have about 3,600 students enrolled, and that does include our graduate school. Our undergraduate school is a little bit smaller. We have about 55.7% of the student population that represents 40 states and about 16 countries. We have a large international student population. And again, 40 states, that is very diverse, especially for an HBCU. We have over 50 programs of study, and we are also the only HBCU to offer neuroscience as a major. And we also have a new major, robotics and mechatronics. We are 73% African American, and although we are the only Catholic HBCU, only 16% of us identify as Catholic. Some of our notable achievements: we are #1 in the nation for African Americans who go on to graduate and complete medical school. That's not just get in, they go on and complete medical school and they become doctors. We are the #3 HBCU in the nation, according to the 2021 Best College US News Report. We are the #3 Catholic university, and we are #1 in the nation for bachelor's degrees in biological and biomedical sciences and physical sciences and physics. We are top 4 producers of African Americans with doctorate of pharmacy degrees, PharmDs, and we have a pharmacy school on campus. And many of our pharmacy graduates go on to get their pharmacy degree in just 6 years. So they're able to overlap their undergraduate and their graduate degree. And we are also #1 in Louisiana for best college in the state for getting a job. So the financial mobility that this school provides for you in the state of Louisiana and outside of Louisiana is unmatched. We have many programs of study, again, over 50. Our business incubate, we have something called the X incubator, which is when you have like a seedling of an idea and you want to go the more entrepreneur route. If you're doing a business degree, you can present it to your professor, and then you're able to get crowdfunding, your business licenses that you may need, your LLCs and all that good stuff. And you're able to find your audience, and then you're able to graduate with a fully matured business that has sales, investors, and you're able to take that with you and make, real money from it. And then if you decide to not go the entrepreneurial route, we also have 100% success rate in getting our students into jobs in Fortune either 500 or Fortune 100 companies. Our most popular degree is biology, specifically biology pre-med. I would say that is what most of our students major in, again, because we're #1 in getting students through med school. And then a lot of students, what they find when they are doing biology pre-med, they may find that maybe they like more of the social and community aspects of medicine rather than the hardcore science of it all. So our next most popular major is public health. We are also, for education and counseling, we are founded on education. That was the first school and program of study that was ever at Xavier. It was originally a teacher's college. And so that is really held near and dear to our hearts. We have a lot of fine arts and humanities majors. Of course, it's not all about STEM here. For myself, I did not go the STEM route, and I love Xavier all the same. We have about a $1.6 million art installation in our administration building. And we have even our entire music building. And we also have something called the Art Village, which is a bit of a separate space for art majors to unleash their creativity. They're able to paint murals and have a lot of studio time. We are also the only HBCU to offer robotics and mechatronics engineering as a degree. And for our social and behavioral sciences, our mass communications team, they are working with radio stations across New Orleans. We recently cut a deal with Nick Cannon to work on his new and upcoming show. Again, neurosciences, we are the only HBCU to offer neuroscience as a degree, which is, fantastic if you want both things. All right, next one. We also have a dual degree engineering program, which you would spend 3 years at Xavier studying biology or chemistry or whatever you would want the kind of first part of your degree in engineering to be. And then we are partnered with schools across the country, such as Tulane, University of Wisconsin, NYU. And there you would go and get your 2-year degree. And so you would graduate with 2 degrees in 5 years doing our dual degree engineering program. Again, we have a College of Pharmacy on campus, so you're able to matriculate very easily and you would not have to go and find another school because we have one on campus. We have a range of pre-professional programs, pre-dentistry, pre-law, pre-medicine, pre-pharmacy, and pre-veterinary medicine. And then if you just love Xavier so much you can't leave, we have a ton of graduate programs as well. For our housing is not guaranteed, but freshmen do get first priority. Our St. Catherine Drexel is our all-female freshman dorm. It does have community bathrooms, but our school is very small. And I promise that you'll be able to use the bathroom, shower, and use the sink as much as you need to, as often at whatever time you need to. Then we also have St. Michael's, also known as St. Mike's. That is our all-male freshman dorm. It is communal bathrooms as well. Again, it's not as bad as you guys may think it is. And then for our female upperclassmen, we have the Living and Learning Center. That is a Jack and Jill bathroom. So it would be you and your roommate, and then a bathroom in the middle, and then your suite mate and their roommate. So there would only be 4 people total using that bathroom. And there's also sinks in the room, so you would only need it to shower and use the bathroom. Then for our upperclassmen, this is our co-ed dorm, St. Martin de Porres. That is, you get your own bathroom in your dorm, so it's just you and your roommate using it. All right, now let's go into some pictures. Oh, just kidding, we don't have the pictures anymore. But they're nice, trust me. For tuition, room and board, tuition is about $24,000. Room and board is about $10,000, and fees is about $5,000. Fees depends on, what classes you're taking, textbooks, and also how you're living. But to offset our tuition, and also tuition is the same across the board. We are a private university, so there's no out-of-state or in-state tuition difference. But we do have some scholarships to try to offset the cost. For first-time freshmen, you're eligible between $2,500 and $18,000. All scholarships are based on academic performance. Transfer students are eligible for $4,500 to $8,000. And then our premier scholarships are the Presidential Scholarship, which is full tuition and fees, and then our Board of Trustees Scholarship, which is full tuition, room and board, and fees. So that is our full ride. Students are automatically evaluated upon applying, so there's no separate application or essay that you will need to apply. You apply with your regular application, and then you're already eligible for receiving money. So our student life, our students will be able to talk to you guys a little bit more about this, but I'll just do a brief overview. We have many on-campus activities and organizations, our academic department and clubs. A lot of majors have their own clubs. So biology club, history club, political science club. Personally, I was a part of political science club. Our media club is amazing. They come out with tons of podcasts, small films and things like that. We have many professional social Greek organizations. We have 8 out of the 9 divine 9. I'm sorry, IOTAs. they're not too popular in New Orleans, and so we don't carry them. We have many special interest organizations such as the African Student Union, the debate team, and the Xavier Activities Board. And we also have a ton of service organizations. Here at Xavier, we are very service oriented. So many kids go out to service Saturdays and put their time in with whatever cause they feel is, most important to them at the time. So we have Max Habitat for Humanity, Max Teaching Young Children, Red Cross Club. We also have our Student Government Association for Homecoming and Spring Fest, which is always a whole lot of fun. So athletics, we are Division I NAIA. We have basketball, men and women's basketball, baseball, softball, cross country, volleyball, track and field, and competitive cheer. And if you do not want to compete at the competitive level, we also have a range of intramural sports. So New Orleans, I love this city. Right now it's festival season, and so this weekend is Fried Chicken Fest, but you have Beignet Fest. There's second lines every Sunday, and you can just dance and hear the music. The Mardi Gras Indians are beautiful, and if you love seafood, this is the place for you. You can get a lot of good seafood and a lot of good crab legs and a lot of good crawfish. It's good. The freshman 20 may hit you a little hard, but it'll be worth it. You'll be real happy. So, if I did a good job on this presentation, of course you would want to apply. So how do you do that? You submit your application through Xavier's portal, or you can use the common application. The application is completely free. Then you need to submit your documents. You need your official high school transcript, or if you took any dual credit courses, we would need the transcript from that college as well. And you want a letter of recommendation that has to be from, a coach, a guidance counselor, anybody but, your mom or mama's best friend. And then we are test optional at the moment. If you decide to not submit your test scores, you must submit an essay. However, if you decide to not submit your test scores, you will not be eligible for our Premier Scholarship. So that would be the presidential scholarship and the Board of Trustees scholarship. But you will still be eligible for the $2,500 to $18,000 scholarships. And our scholarship deadline is December 1st. And so after that, you would not be eligible for scholarships. Okay, and now you can follow us on social media. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation. Now I'm going to turn it over to our students and have them share a little bit about their experience. Antonio, would you like to tell a little bit about why you chose Xavier, what you like about it, and and just a little bit about yourself?
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Antonio Underwood. I'm a sophomore political science major, history minor from Chicago, Illinois. And at Xavier, I'm a part of Vanguard, which are the student ambassadors, peer dean association, the orientation leaders. I'm also part of the competitive cheer team. We just won nationals last year. And I'm also a recent inductee for the C100 chapter of Xavier. So I do a lot on campus. So far my experience here at Xavier has been nothing but wonderful. The community here, is really great. I met so many people from all across the country, and even people outside of the country. For example, the Bahamas, where else? Mexico, and I met a girl in class last year who was from Europe, actually. So it's a community of blended people. Another thing about Xavier I like is the how small it is. So I'm able to speak with my professors like on a personal level, and I'm not scared to ask them questions at all. So that's one positive thing I like about Xavier. Another thing I like about Xavier is it's very easy to get involved. So like I said, I'm part of all these organizations on campus. So it's really easy. All you have to do is go on social media and see if they're having like an introduction meeting or an interest meeting for the specific organization. And that's how you can get a part. That's how you can join the many organizations on campus. So that's my little spiel on Xavier and what I've experienced so far in my 2 years.
And what made you choose Xavier when you were a senior in high school?
When I was a senior in high school, I really wasn't looking to go to a HBCU, but actually I took a trip down here. My dad, he's actually from Louisiana, so we visited New Orleans, and I was like, well, might as well just stop on a college tour at Xavier just to see. And I really enjoyed the campus. It's small, you get to know everybody, and a lot of my friends from high school, like a lot of my close friends from high school, we all came to Xavier, and also the scholarship money came was a big factor as well. So that was another big reason why I chose.
Cameron, do you want to go next and introduce yourself and why you chose Xavier, what you like about it, and all that good stuff?
Hi, my name is Cameron West. I'm a current biology pre-med junior with minor in chemistry and honors in French. I'm currently involved in SGA. I'm the special assistant to the SGA president. I'm also a vanguard like Antonio and Gabrielle. I'm also in Fashion Society and I'm an organic chemistry research assistant. I chose Xavier because it was actually my number one choice school. I did want to go to an HBCU really badly. My mom, this was her dream school originally, but she wasn't allowed to go here. So I really kind of looked into it because I wanted to go into the medical field. And Xavier just seemed like the right fit for me. It wasn't too big, too small. I have really good relationships with my teachers. And a lot of people on campus, just even though they don't know me personally, they know me, and I know that I feel like I have a family here. So that's why I chose Xavier.
All right, Gabrielle, you ready?
Yes. Hi, my name is Gabriella Wicker. I'm a freshman sociology major, double minor in education and psychology. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, so I definitely came far to come to Xavier. But I chose Xavier overall because one, they did offer me one of their premier scholarships, and I just could not turn that down. But also, I definitely wanted to go far from home. I wanted a space where I could grow into myself as a young woman. And I feel like here at Xavier, I have that space to kind of become who I want to become without feeling left out. And even though I'm not personally a STEM major, which is something that a lot of non-STEM majors kind of worry about coming in, I can definitely say if you're in a smaller major, you're still going to feel loved and supported here on campus, especially if you get involved. And even though I'm new, I have gotten involved in a few things. I'm a part of the Xavier Exponential Honors Program. I'm a Vanguard now. I have joined a few clubs, such as our MAX organizations, which are involved with community service, as well as the National Council for Negro Women, which recently got started here on campus. So there's something for everyone here. You just have to find your place and put yourself out there.
Could you talk a little bit about the Exponential Honors Program?
Yes, so the Exponential Honors Program is sort of new. I think it's been 5 years now. I'm cohort 5, so like 5 years now. Mm-hmm. Basically, if Xavier kind of really liked your application, if something sticks out to them, you'll be contacted and you will have to write an essay. And after you write the essay, you can be selected to join the honors program. It is highly competitive, so make sure like if you get involved, or if you get invited, to definitely make sure your essay is really good, make sure your resume is top tier. Even just applying to Xavier in general, you want to make sure you have a good application. But the honors program, there are a lot of benefits. Honors students typically have between like a 3.8 to 4.0 GPA once they're at Xavier. You get a lot of internship opportunity, fellowship opportunities. The current Miss Xavier is actually an exponential honors program, and she recently went to Washington, D.C. as a HBCU scholar. So there are a lot of opportunities for anyone who joins the honors program here at Xavier. So if you get invited and you join, definitely come. We love everyone in the honors program. And it's a really big family. It's where I made most of my friends. So yeah.
can you guys talk a little bit about New Orleans, what you like about, what you like about it, or, or just talk about, I'm not going to lead you guys, just talk about the city of New Orleans. All right,
I can go first. The city of New Orleans, I love it. I've been coming here since I was a baby, so I got to see everything that they have so far. My favorite part, of course, is the food. Like there's food everywhere, the oysters, the seafood. It's just so much good food down here, and that's what I really enjoy. Also, the culture down here is unmatched. It's like a rainbow of people everywhere. Like that's one thing I really enjoy about the city of New Orleans.
I like New Orleans because, well, for one, my family's from down here, so I feel close to them. It's not a side that I got to grow up with, so I got to discover a lot more about like my family history and who they are, and get to meet everybody. And we have a really rich culture down here in New Orleans. There's a lot of new experiences that you can do, and it is like a little melting pot. So it's a close-knit community, and it does feel like home. So.
I personally like New Orleans. I really enjoy the weather here. I know where I'm from right now, it's a smooth 40 degrees outside. And right now in New Orleans, I think it's like 80 something degrees here right now. So I really enjoy the weather. The culture is really interesting, definitely different than what I'm used to. The Southern culture in general is really nice. If you're from up north, you'll really get to see a difference here. And I think the rich history, all the museums, all the art, just the people down here in general, all the different sections of the city. There's really something for everyone to discover and get a new skill or a new hobby and just see new people and new things.
Oh yeah, I'll talk about New Orleans a little bit too. I am not from here at all, but I love it a lot. I love live music. That's one thing that's really huge down here. And the live music scene, the creative scene, open mics. I would encourage any creative to come to New Orleans, maybe not even specifically Xavier, but to come to New Orleans and just to check out just the rich culture and history that it has. And of course the food. And I'll go a little bit about my experience at Xavier. I love Xavier, working for them now. Right now I'm studying to go to law school, studying for the LSAT and all that good stuff. And they definitely provide me with the platform to be able to do that and to feel like I can be successful in whatever I can do. They definitely instill that confidence in you. Definitely a little bit of tough love in there, but you're gonna leave confident that you can do anything that you would want to do. I was a political science history major with double concentrations in psychology and Spanish, and did the most, but but it came out well. Then also Xavier, apply, see what kind of aid you get. Most Xavierites are on some type of merit-based scholarship, and that's not included with their financial aid. And so I would encourage you to just apply, of course, based on our stats and everything we have to offer in the city of New Orleans, but also it's an easy application. Send it in, see what happens, because I think that's a lot of the reasons why people end up where they end up. It usually comes down to finances and place. And so send in your application, come visit us. We host tours 5 days out the week, twice a day. We also have our open house coming up Friday, October 28th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So you can come visit us there as well. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. And it was so great being able to share a little bit about Xavier with you. And I hope you guys have a great night.